What's up, guys? It's Artbook Addiction, and today we have The Art of Dead Space, right? So I got this book pretty cheap, right? Around like maybe $25, $30, right, at the time, right? I recently looked on Amazon, and they got the book cheap. Usually it retails for 40. On Amazon, it's about 25, right? And it's a great book. I highly recommend it. It has a lot of art. It's got, I think, art from all three games, right? Let's see. Yeah, it should have art from all three games, and um, it's really nice. I really like this cover design, right? It's really creative, right? Um, I think it makes it look different, right? So you'll notice at first, right, that it's like, whoa, dude, there's so many like fingerprints, right? It's like, oh, dude, this guy's been like touching this book all over. That's not the case, right? As you can see here, right, they have like these little fingerprint things, right? That's part of the design, right? So these fingerprints are actually not real. Like, if you look, like, I don't really leave a mark, right? Like this, right? This is like a white mark. This is like, if anything, I leave like a darker spot, right? So these are all like, this is, I guess this is also like to, like, oh, if there's fingerprints, it will just make it look purposeful, right? Um, the cover is a little like, it's got this like kind of like felt, not felt, but like there's a texture to it that's a little bit more like, it's got a little bit more tooth to it, right? But yeah, so yeah, the cover's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, if you're wondering about JoJo, right? I'll give you like a little peek at JoJo. Here you go. Hey JoJo. Hey JoJo. How's it going, JoJo? Dio! Dio Volo! Gold Requiem. Gold Experience. Requiem. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's feisty. Okay, so enough of JoJo. Right, he's right there. He might come around, fool around, but usually he was just playing, so he'll probably just rest all the rest of this session. Anyway, so let's get this straightened out. This book is big. This book is heavy, right? And so I felt like I was doing too many anime books, at the same time. I want to give you guys a little bit of everything, right? I don't just have anime books. I got art books from like all kinds, right? So I wanted to do a book that I like, and I felt like I like this game a lot. I really love Dead Space, right? I think it's a great series, right? After Resident Evil 4, I felt like there wasn't really like any proper like evolution of that except for when Dead Space came, right? People took the third person camera, but they didn't like, take the horror element like the way Dead Space did. So I feel like in a way it was like a more true successor to Resident Evil 4 than, than Resident Evil 5 and 6. Resident Evil 7 is different, and the RE2 remake is pretty good as well and does a better homage to RE4, but up until then took that happened 2019, and there was so many years in between, right? So let's get in here, right? And the art in this game is great. Look at that. Got Isaac Clarke in his I think Mark II suit, right? I really like the helmet for the Mark II suit. Here we go. Yeah, we got the famous art from the first game, right? There's a bit of photo bashing, but like I said, they did it well enough to the point where it's not very noticeable, right? It does not take away from the art. Let me move this lamp somewhere. There you go. And do a little bit of, there you go. Right. Let's go to the good camera actually. Right. Got this front page introduction, right? And it's one of those like all encompassing art books where they have the design, they have great paintings, they have a lot of information, right? American art books you tend to be much better, right, in terms of value, right, and they don't have the rarity that comes with the Japanese books, right, which means that they won't accumulate value, you know, because they'll be in printing for a while, but it also means that you're getting a really good value for what you're buying, right? Which can be different for Japanese books, anime books, right? They tend to grow in value because of their rarity, but also they tend to be smaller and have more mixed content right here. So like, oh, this is cool, right? Yeah. So I guess this was these are like iterations on Isaac's suit, right? Oh, here we go. This is so cool, man. Right? Look at that. Look at all this design, right? So wow. Look at that. It's so intricate, right? And you could see the evolution, right? And I think they use like the spine and like the bones as as a reference for how they wanted it to look, right? So cool. I love the way the plating is, right? Like it's like as if like you put the spaces so that it's easier to move, but since it's like one, like if anything large comes at it, like it's gonna block it. You know what I mean? Right? So cool. And it was a mining suit too, so it makes sense. Right? Here we go. We're getting closer to the Isaac Clarke suit, right? I think this is a like in-game shot, and then like they moved the camera, and then they maybe did some paint over, right? Well, this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so yeah, for these books I have to stand up. Yeah, quality stuff, man. Looks great. It looks better from the camera. Like when you get close up, if you get close up, you kind of see the photo texture, right? But that's okay. Here we go. I think this is the Mark II suit, right? Wow. I think this is from the third game because it has like the Arctic stuff on it, right? Really cool stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice seeing different art for my art books, right? Because we've been doing a lot of anime stuff, so it has like a similar streamlined style, right? This is more focused on painting, right? On realistic digital painting, right? Not necessarily realistic. This is like a little bit more stylized, but this is great stuff. Oh, dude, you know what I realized? My teacher worked on these. Yeah, I had a teacher who worked on the some of the suit designs for what do you call it? For Dead Space. Yeah, shout out to Marco. Cool stuff, man. Yeah, he's a great artist. So like, I'm not surprised that some like I don't think he did all of them, but he did some. I know he did. He definitely did some of the suit designs in the Dead Space games. And I guess he went to do teaching after Visceral closed down, and then I'm sure he's still working, because he's a big time artist, right? Oh yeah, look at this. When sci-fi is done right, it just looks so fucking cool, man. Man, this thing's not. It's not focusing. Is it better to have the wide lens in this case? It might be. Okay, let's do this. Because it would have to constantly focus. Fuck it, whatever. Yeah, we have the Ishimura, right? So cool. So cool. Sci-fi done right is so cool, man. Here we go. And they're talking about right, how they wanted the Ishimura to be kind of like a rib cage, right? Kind of design. Yeah. And then you have the little mining the mining spots where they just literally take it out of the fucking planet. Planet Cracker. Cool stuff, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have some signage, right? Like some of the most important stuff to making a world seem believable is signage, man. You know, always. You want stuff that makes the world feel real and within the context of the world, you know, because in the real world we have signs for everything. We have like people designing stuff for everything, and so if you have to design all of that, it makes the world just that much more believable, man. Right? Like making the ship design, right? And like how the layout is, right? It's important to make it feel real, you know, or believable, right? You know, believability is more important than realism, right? This is annoying. Oh yeah, we have the little gravity wells, right? Oh yeah, this big like meat pile thing, right? This book is very reflective, right? It's got glossy, so you're gonna have to contend with that, right? In the real version, it's easier to see, right, with your eyesight. But since the angle of this is like this, we got a little bit of glare, but that's okay. That's okay. You're here for my review, right? You're not here to if you wanted to buy the book, you know, you buy the book, right? And now and you want to see if the book is worth buying, right? And here I am trying to show you that it is. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, of course you're getting like the little bit lower quality version, right? So that it gives you an incentive to actually buy the book, right? See yourself, right? We have props, right? Timson, the bench, right? Look at that. So cool. I think it's from number 3, right? Like, see how they have like a replicator, and then they have like a thing for like a little tool place where you could do the thing, and then you got like a little tool chest right here. You have different monitors. You have a grip, right? Screwdrivers. It makes sense, dude. It makes sense in the world. It makes sense in real life. You know, you use real life to give these a more realistic, look, right? Look at that. We have the plasma cutter, so good. The ore cutter, yeah. Dead Space had some really great weapons, man. You know, this is from the 3rd game, the little seeker bot, right? Yeah, the prop designs, the weapon designs, it was all there. You know what I mean? They had it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yep. I wonder who was the artist for the guns, because they have such like these, like, there's like this strange intricate style, right? Just like bits on bits on bits on bits, right? And I noticed that no photo bashing, right? These are all designed, right? I don't know if by like it actually almost looks like it's pencil, right? If you look closely at these initial sketches, right? I think this might be done in colored pencil, right? And then done with marker? No. No way. Are these done with marker? They're fucking done with marker, dude. At least these ones. Fuck my life. This is all pencil. Wow. See that? Makes a goddamn difference, man. Wow. Look at that. Sorry, just getting a little sip of water. Look at that. Man. Yeah. I think a lot of these started out, if not finished, in pencil. And pen. Probably just, you know, using design paper and stuff. I don't know. Maybe some of this is like digitally touched up, right? But, you know, some of these are actually just straight up sketches drawn and then done in what do you call it? Done with marker. Yeah, like this one. This was done with marker. This one was done with marker. Right? These ones not so much. I feel like these have like a different finish, some maybe a different artist, right, that painted them. Right? But these drawings look great. I bet the drawing is the same designer. Oh yeah, here we go. The famous plasma cutter. Oh yeah. Let's see, what's this? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's done it's done in marker. If you you could see. It's hard to pick out like these little small textures with this camera, you know, even with like 1080p, you're not gonna get the most beautiful textures, right? This is digital work, obviously. You know, looks great, you know. You know, like the thing about digital work is like if you paint it, it's gonna look good, you know. Right? It's nothing quite like digital, you know. Like I have to admit, you know, working for myself, right, that digital work is it's so flexible that you have no limits anymore, right? And that's usually kind of the problem with digital, right? Having no limits prevents you from exploring. But when you get it, you know, when you're at that level, you know, it's the ultimate tool. You know, I'll be honest. Okay. Here we go. We have vehicle designs, right? Cool stuff, man. Look at this. It's like an orca almost, right? I don't know what this thing is. It's just cool. Wow. We have the broken pieces. We have the tram car right here. I think this is the inside of the tram, right? I'm not sure. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, so I was right. This does definitely carry, you know, all three games, right? Oh yeah. This one might, I don't know if this is a 3D model that's just painted. Let me see. Let me look in real life. I'm not sure. I don't know why. Like, see, like these parts that's painted right here, so it's iffy, right? But I think it might have started with a 3D base, right, and then painted on top. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm telling you, man, a good world that's designed, that's believable. That's how you make people love it, you know? Because you're like, oh man, I could imagine being there. I could see how they live there. Like I'm like, you could almost imagine your own life in that world. You know, maybe like the Dead Space world, maybe not the best world to live in. You know what I mean? It's a bad example. You know what I mean? But, yeah, being immersed into a world is great. You know, like even if the world is not that pretty, because that's how the real world is, every world's got its problems, right? Like The Witcher, like I don't think I would want to live in the Witcher world, right? They got mad problems, man, but it's cool, it's believable. Yeah, and in a way, it reflects, our own psyche, right? The way we view things, right? Here you go. Yeah, this is stuff for the for unitology or whatever the religion surrounding the markers. All right, we got a bunch of marker designs. Make people go crazy and turn into necromorphs. Like you can see how many like iterations they had with all these shapes and stuff, right? This is stuff you'll see typically in design. You start out with with thumbnails, right? You do a couple of thumbnails, and then you pick one, you refine it. You pick one, refine it, refine, and then boom, you have your final design, right? Which I guess ended up with this, right? Yep, Necromorph, and then I guess that thing being destroyed. Whoever does this art, I think, does mostly the promotional work, right? And I guess environment work. Yeah, this is cool stuff, man. Sci-fi plus religion is also really cool. And the story reason for like all this stuff is also just fantastic, man. Like I said, it really builds up the believability of the world. Right. Here we go. Yeah, we have some like old this is the lineage of the marker, from our past. Yeah. Came from like an alien world, I don't know. Yeah. Look at that. Here, okay. Come on, like you could like this here, text here or underneath, come on. Don't obscure the image. Oh, here we go. We have the it's like Scientology, man. You have the wow. Cheap, man, for the Enigma mask? Damn. For a marker replica? Damn, that's cheap, dude. That's a good deal, man. Even though it's an absorbent price for death. Oh yeah. This is cool, man. We have we call it unitologist masks and shit, I guess, right? The radicals. Oh, here we go. Necromorphs, right? Oh, yeah. This is a 3D model painted over and then textured. Oh, yeah. This one's just a straight painting. Oh, man, these things are creepy. But that's the point, right? I like that they made an enemy that could be, undead and fast and also, like, but, like, more than just a zombie, Like, they got this fucking, like, shit. It's fucking gross, And I love how they're like, oh, yeah, go for the limbs because, like, it's actually just a virus, you know what I mean? Like a microscopic like thing, right? That just morphs people, right? And the second it's not useful anymore, it dies. You know, they leave it. It's parasitic. Disgusting. Look at that mouth, dude. Disgusting. Hey there, honey. Looking pretty nice. Yeah, just a bunch of beautiful people, man. Oh, you pretty. Girl, you looking fine today. Girl. Ooh. I like the way your arms bend backwards and become a weird thing. That's sexy. Boy, you sexy. Look at that. That's sexy. Ooh. I love how they have to break the arms to make room for like the new weird fucking arms. Oh yeah. We have the, I don't know, Tank the Brute. I don't know what he's called. He's fucking gross though. Yeah. Oh yeah, these sneaky guys. I fucking hate these guys. And they go and they fucking charge you from the corner. Look at all these tits, dude. Girl, you sexy. You got them curves, girl. Ooh. I like the way your eyeball hand tentacle thing pops out. Oh, girl, you're... Oh, God. I can't even keep on my own bit, dude. Yeah, you sexy, though. Look at those titties, dude. Our fate's worse than death. Yeah, look at that. How would you like to be part of that? You know, that party. Oh, yeah. This is like, whatever, you know. It's got that weird, like, too much sharpness, you know. Like, I use the sharpen tool too much, right? That's why it has, like, everything's a little bit too sharp, right? More Necromorph designs, right? Real cool shit. Yeah, I love horror games, man. Like my favorite genre is survival horror, like bar none, you know, if I'm honest with myself, because nothing makes you sweat more, you know? Nothing fucking gets you going, dude. Like a horror game. Oh yeah, we have the regenerator guys. Fuck these guys, man. These are assholes in the game. Yeah, these are like the little bit lesser Necromorphs. Right? Fucking gross, though. Hey, honey. Looking good today. Ooh. Oh, you sexy. Oh. Oh, look at that ass. Oh. That non-ass. Oh. Look at that non-face. Oh, girl. Or boy, or whatever the fuck you are. Ooh, looking good. Just a bunch of fine ass men looking at me. Ugh. Some fun. Ugh. Girl, you looking. Got that nice cellulite ass, you know. Ugh. It's like a gross jellyfish with arms. Yeah, we got the little head Necromorphs. I hate these guys. Ugh. That's what you want, right? Like, this is a horror game. You know, you're supposed to go, ew, 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 you know? It makes me go ew, you know, so it's, if anything, it's effective. Ew, 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 ew. Gross. Oh, I guess this is like him being like dissected. Ew, he's in a bathtub. Ew. Baka. Ew. Yeah, dude. This guy, he's my favorite anime character. This guy's story arc, fucking amazing. His redemption arc, amazing, dude. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Girl, I love your 32 legs. Ooh, looking fine today. Looking like a snack. Looking like a snack. The new breed. Ooh. They remind me of the guys from the Transformer 4 or whatever, like the fucking were like the we were here as kings before, you know, and like they have this weird mask, you know. Reminds me of the Reapers from Mass Effect. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, the Necromoon. Yeah, as you can see, you know, they usually have a 3D model, and then they'll do like a draw over, paint over, right? Not always, but you know, some artists do, and they just put it as part of the process, right? Oh yeah, we got some Cthulhu shit coming out of the fucking space. Come on, focus. I don't know what this is, but it reminds me of like the Matrix for some reason. Yeah, we got Cthulhu coming down. I love how everything's so gross in this book, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of bug and blood in these designs, man. A lot of blood and a lot of bugs, right? They're not bugs, but you know what I mean. Yeah, these look like they come straight out of hell, man. These things are gross. Oh, okay, here's the sprawl. I think this is from the second game, right? The city, right? The urban sprawl, right? Yeah, look at that. This is cool. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like I get excited about like the pencil and like oh dude, like every little like, you know, so cool. All right, we got this like planetary shot where I think they're like taking out part of the sprawl, right? Breaking the bridges. Yep. I think this is all 3D. There's parts that look like painted, like right here, but I'm not sure. Not sure completely. Yeah, great stuff, man. Oh, we have the room where Isaac gets his pistol. Yeah. This is the medical room. I love the environments in this game. And notice how all the props, all the weapons, everything, they all just fit within each other, man. Making a believable world. Dead Space is clearly a classic, man. I hate how EA closed down the studio, because I'm sure they were gonna do more, you know. I guess they wanted to complete the trilogy and just be like, you know, out of EA's hands, but then they, you know how that turned out. Oh yeah, Pang. We got some delicious Pang. We got pinups, right? I love pinups, right? The culture. Ping. What is Pang? Nobody fucking knows, man. Yeah, toy store, right? Oh yeah, the zombie kids, man. That was the thing. Yeah, I hate how like other places don't have zombie kids, you know, because like yeah, they're children, man. You know. We have like Lindsay, a minor. I'm a minor. That's a good one, guys. Fuck. Good job, game developers. I'm a minor. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Speaking of minors, we got the kids' room. And then, let's see, I think this is the observatory area. Yeah, observation deck. Yeah, look at that. I think this is like when they're building, yeah, a new marker, the marker lab. Sorry, if my chair is squeaking a bit. I gotta go like pretty high to get a good angle here. I gotta get high. A lunar colony. I think this is from 3. I'm not sure. Because I believe you start in a lunar colony, like, yeah, you start on a lunar colony and then you end up on the ice planet, right? Yeah, here we go. We just have like the basic layout. Yeah. This is from the 3rd game. This is definitely from the 3rd game. Yeah, because we got both the niggas, you know. Oh yeah. I can't remember his name though. He was forgettable. Yeah, the mines. Yeah, I remember this part. I love how Isaac ends up being like the most kick-ass by the end, you know, because he's been through so much bullshit. Oh yeah. The mass driver. I'm not sure what that does. Obviously, it drives masses. I'm like, okay. All right. Let's see. The Eudora? Yeah. Yeah, look at so many cool designs and like I don't know, I feel like there's this strange like bug aesthetic to everything, you know? Here we go. Yeah, this is heavy photo bashing. It creates this weird like jagged effect where things are too sharp when they don't need to be. Yeah, this guy clearly likes the sharpen tool, right? Not the biggest fan of that stuff. There's some great environments, but not, you know, like certain artists do certain styles, right? And this style is like it's cool. It's got everything if you look away, but when you get close, it's bothersome, right? Don't play with your sharpness too much when you're drawing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we have like, see things like this, where you have like this weird level of artifacting. You know, like when you use the sharpen tools too much, it has like this weird like it creates like white spots. You know, all these like weird white spots that are too clear, and then it messes with the way you look at the image. Right. Yeah, see from a distance, but then, you know, like, you still notice it, you know what I mean? This one's cool. I really like the silhouette here. These middle pages, man. Oh yeah, this is the Frozen Lab or something. Where they could break out. I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah, in a Frozen Lab, everything's gonna break out, man. That's what it's meant to do, right? I think these are like the areas, like the safe houses. Right, where you could build shit and feel safe. From the horrors of the outdoors. Oh yeah. They all shot themselves, you know. Just trying to read the text. I can't exactly read it either. Yep. See, that's the thing about these the video game books, man. Like it's pretty. It's usually all consistent and usually pretty much all good, you know. So there's not really much to say half the time, you know. Oh yeah, we got the old alien designs, like the fucking Transformer guys that I was talking about earlier, right? You got Isaac, you got the other not Isaac. I don't remember his name, dude. If you guys remember his name, leave it down below. Oh yeah. Yep, here we go. Strange artifacting right here. Like it's just noticeable, man. I don't know. Come on, focus. Yeah. It's just weird, man. It bothers me sometimes. For some reason that image reminds me of Godzilla. Right. We have more of those old aliens, right? Oh yeah, the alien city when like basically the last part of the game. Oh yeah. That was a cool level, man. It was a good way to end it, you know. Like they kept the surprise at the very end. It's like, whoa, alien civilization, and then that's it. Like it didn't overstay its welcome, you know, and try to explain everything. It's like we got to stop it. You know what I mean? That's all we know. Oh yeah, we have the Scientologist with Isaac against Isaac Clarke when he's going down the thing, and there's Necromorphs like trying to kill you too, right? Graphic novel art, I guess. Yeah, these like the format seemed very graphic novel. This is cool. Yep, and the final acknowledgements. Yeah. Good stuff, man. And here we have the end, which is like a Rorschach and like some scribbling, right? You know, whatever. Let me fix this blue. Sleeve is like, there you go, it's fighting me. There you go. Okay, now, so sliding out. See what I mean? I have to. There you go, it's fine. Yep. So back to the wide. So you guys see, you know, this book has got a shit ton of art, man. It's you know, like I said, American art books, they usually consistently get it right every time. You know, they make a quality product, right? Sometimes they get it off, sometimes they don't. But the good thing about American books is that, you know, American art books rather, is that they're not going to become rare. The thing you lose out is that they're not going to they'll gain value once they stop selling them, right? But it's going to be a while, right? And this book's been out for a while, right? So it's you know, it's still like $25, but that means, you know, as a customer, right, it's a great value, you know, so I can't really complain with that. You know what I mean? Right? A lot of my art books are just too expensive for people to get, but this book is large. It's got everything. It's great. It's got a lot of great art, right? You know, it's got, not every art is great, but like, you know, it's got a lot of great art, a lot of great drawings, right? A lot of great paintings, and a whole world filled in here in this fucking book, right? You know, you ever think about an art book? It costs like so much money for a game for a studio to make all of this stuff, right? They've paid all these artists to make all of this stuff, this whole production work, right? And you could buy it for $25, right? That's a fucking steal, man. That's a deal, right? But anyway, you know, give me a like, you know, comment down below, tell me how you guys feel about this art, you know, right? Start a discussion as always, right? And leave a subscribe, you know, all that bullshit, right? And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot.